This video is going to be in the same vein as my shotgun video, which is to say that it's not a definitive opinion, but a first impression that I kind of want to get your feedback on. But in today's video, we are going to specifically be talking about the Kilo-141 and assault rifles in Modern Warfare. Now, the Kilo-141 is the weapon I have been putting the most time into, and I just decided that for this video, I'm just going to use this gameplay of me fighting on Avlok or Arvalok, Peak, I don't remember the name, but this map and this gameplay is a really good example of map design that's actually pretty good, but is ruined by a spawn system that will not flip people out of a trap, even in team deathmatch. I hope they can fix this kind of stuff soon, because I believe people will critique the maps a little less harshly, and people will play a little bit more aggressively when the spawns actually work properly, because the game will seem a lot campier if people feel like they can't leave their spawn, or if that they die, they'll be locked into a spawn trap. If they know that the game's actually going to keep them out of harm's way when they respawn, and will kind of make the game flow a little bit better, people will be more aggressive, trust me. But more so, this gameplay really serves to show the power of the assault rifle class in Modern Warfare. Now, everybody is kind of riding the M4 hype train, and that's understandable. The gun is accurate, the gun is dependable, but I don't think that it's actually the best assault rifle in the game. In fact, I think that the Kilo-141 and the M13 and the M4 and the FAMAS, and honestly every assault rifle that I've used, just feels amazing. Like, they feel like really good. They're not complete laser beams, they have some kick and recoil that need some compensating, whether through customization or your own ability to move your analog stick or mouse, but they're good at close range, they're good at mid range, and they can tap people at a distance, especially with semi-auto on ground war. You can counter-snipe people pretty well. They feel very, very versatile, and that's kind of always been the case with Call of Duty's assault rifles, and that's what makes this kind of a difficult topic. Some Call of Duty games, in my opinion, lean way more towards SMGs. I think Black Ops 2 is one of them. Modern Warfare 3, in a lot of cases, in my opinion, is one of them. But in my opinion, assault rifles are the best category of weapons in every Call of Duty. Some COD games have better SMGs, LMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, pistols, whatever. The ARs are always amazing. Should the new Modern Warfare be any different, and how could they nerf them? Now, there's a couple things they could do. They could increase sprint out time to make them less capable in close range. They could increase the time to aim down sight, making them just a less snappy weapon overall. They could decrease bullet velocity to make them worse at long range, increase recoil, increase view kick, increase reload speed, increase hipfire spread, or overall just decrease damage over range and just do a damage reduction. If they did one of any of the things I just mentioned, then the ARs might feel a little bit more in line with the rest of the weapons in this game. Because right now, I'm kind of dreading going to the SMG category. As much as I've seen that the MP5 and the P90 are great SMGs, I don't really feel like using them in comparison to using something like the Kilo, or the M4, or the M13. Even marksman rifles seem like they require more skill than something like the FAMAS, and with the FAMAS, spec'd properly, it can do a lot of damage, and so can the Odin. And the M13 is incredibly accurate. Trying to be competitive with other classes of weapon is definitely possible. The PKM's amazing, the MP5 is amazing, some people are doing amazing work with the AUG. I've gotten just nailed consistently by some really avid M14 EBR players, but my point is, I don't feel like there's a competitive reason to use those weapons over something here like the Kilo. Now today I have unlocked the Beta Mag, or I believe it's called Beta Mag, the dual drum 100 round magazine that you can use on the Kilo. And so right there, it really cements the gun as far more versatile than maybe it should be. And this is kind of a problem with, heavily detailed weapon customization, is that a gun by itself is okay, a gun with a couple attachments is okay. As you get a little bit more creative, the gun becomes too versatile. The Kilo I'm running here in the gameplay is a very basic assault rifle build. Muzzle brake, foregrip, red dot, laser sight, but you swap around some barrels, you put a different stock on the damn thing, you give it a 100 round magazine, you give it a hybrid sight, you make the gun incredibly versatile. You have accuracy, dependability, range, and at the expense of a little bit of your speed, you have sustained fire capabilities. I hope it's obvious that I'm not calling for a nerf to the assault rifles. I'm saying that they're incredibly versatile, but that every Call of Duty, in my opinion, has had very versatile assault rifles. Whether it's the Scar-H, or the STG, or the M4, or the AN-94, the M27, the ICR, the XR2, the M16, the Man of War, and of course, like, the ACRs are amazing and deserve like a special place on a list like that, and then the BAL-27 from Advanced Warfare, or the HBR from Advanced Warfare. I'm just thinking, like, assault rifles in Call of Duty have always been really good. I can't picture a world where they're not. I mean, even in other games like Battlefield, assault rifles, in my opinion, reign absolutely supreme, and I think a lot of people would agree with me there. If you raise the recoil on them, then they're just close-range weapons. If you lower the recoil, then they're too accurate at range, and so you have to have that middle ground. They can't do too much damage, but they can't do too little damage. Weapon balance in video games is an absolute chore, I imagine. I would say before we start getting mad at Modern Warfare for the M4, the Kilo, the M13, or any other assault rifles that are gonna get picked on, we have to think about, what would they do otherwise? Aren't assault rifles just supposed to be the jack-of-all-trades category? And since being able to do 3 types of things is better than only being able to do 1 is just better, more versatile weapons are going to beat out more specialized weapons. Most of the weapons that people deem to be overpowered are just weapons that are capable of filling many different roles. Close range, aggressive play, long range, camping play, and every other type of engagement in between, whether you're having to hip fire or tap fire. If the gun is at least capable of doing it, even if it's not overly efficient, if it's capable of doing those many things, people are going to gravitate towards it. What I liked about using the Kilo in this gameplay is that I didn't really have to adjust my playstyle. I could kind of be anywhere on the map. I could hold a long line of sight, I could rush more aggressively, and my brain kind of goes on autopilot. I don't really have to worry about what building I'm in and what range am I at and where am I capable and where am I not. And I think because there's a lot of variety in the maps in Modern Warfare, I'm really gravitating towards hybrid sights. Now in this gameplay I am using just a normal RDS sight, but normally I actually like the flip hybrid sight a lot. Snapping between the hollow sight and the 3x sight is very convenient, and it makes me feel more capable at a distance and then quickly back to being capable at close range. To summarize and make myself a little bit clearer here, assault rifles like the Kilo-141 here are kind of hard to talk about because assault rifles are just good at a lot of things. They're not great at everything. It's not a shotgun, it can't one-shot me up close. It's not a sniper rifle, it can't one-shot me at long range. It's not an SMG, it's not going to be as good at holding down a building or small area on a map. Those quick draw who pulls the gun up first gunfights oftentimes goes to the SMG user, but the gunfights that aren't just quick on the draw who pulls their gun up first often goes to the assault rifle user, because if the assault rifle user even has a half second to prepare for the gunfight, their gun is more versatile than yours. So unless the assault rifle player has stumbled into your specialized range, long range for, DMRs, sniper rifles and LMGs, or close range for SMGs, pistols, and shotguns, you're probably going to lose that fight against them. Call of Duty has always put a lot of variety in the assault rifle class. Slow firing heavy assault rifles, fast firing light assault rifles. You have DMRs mixed in there like the FAL, 3-round burst guns like the FAMAS. We've always seen that. That class of weapons is supposed to be versatile. It's not exceptional at one thing, it's pretty darn good at most things. And you might be thinking, okay, boom, you've been talking about assault rifles. I thought we were also going to focus on the Kilo-141. What's the best weapon setup? Why are you talking so much about generalized weapon balance? Well, I am talking about the Kilo-141 because the Kilo-141 is your basic bitch assault rifle. That's all it is. You can throw on a long barrel, a sniper scope, a bipod, the 3-round burst weapon perk, and you could use it in a weird way. You could take off the stock and put on a suppressor and a 50-round magazine and use it like an SMG, because it's Modern Warfare and we have that ability now. But really, if you're going to use it in a way that's more reasonable and less specialized, it's your basic assault rifle. And I think if you've played Call of Duty long enough, you don't need me to feed you numbers for this. Like, it's a 4 or 5 shot kill, 6 at really long range, I imagine. If you get headshots, maybe it reduces the shots to kill by 1. It's an assault rifle. An assault rifle is assault rifle. You've seen it in Modern Warfare 1, and 2, and 3. You've seen them in Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 3. We've never not seen these. Luckily though, we have a game here that allows you to take this basic bitch assault rifle and take it from what you're seeing here to being really whatever you want it to be. Do a stippled grip with no stock, and a low zoom sight, and a foregrip that doesn't reduce any aim down sight time or anything, and just speed the damn thing up and use it like a close range carbine. Put a sniper scope and a bipod on it, mount it on a wall, and use the 100-round mag, and tap fire people across the maps in Ground War. Do whatever you want with the damn thing, and then that's what I'm really liking about this game. This AR in any other Call of Duty game that's come out in the last 100 years would have just been this, what you're seeing on screen, but it can be so many other things on top of being this generalized, versatile tool, jack of all, master of none. It's just cool that now you can put a little English on it, make it a little bit more unique, make it a little bit more interesting. I like that. Let me know what you guys think about Modern Warfare's weapon balance and assault rifles. In my opinion, ARs are the base from what every other weapon is balanced around. The AR does almost everything, but then how do we make something do it better? My only problem is that the ARs in this game kind of feel like they're crowding in on some territories due to the ways that you can customize them. Because I just feel competent in too many areas, and that could make the game feel pretty stagnant if the ARs just kind of do everyone else's job at the same degree or better. But this video is not a definitive opinion about the state of Modern Warfare and is more an open-ended, what the hell do you guys think? Do you think that ARs need a massive nerf? How would you nerf them? How would you nerf them to make them usable? How would you buff everything else to bring them in line without just basically making a ton of assault rifles in the game? How would you make everything versatile without compromising on speciality? Let me know what you think down below, and I'll be sure to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.